Hey, Wemberg World Entertainment, and we got some breaking news, which is also some bad news regarding Grand Theft Auto 6. Yep, it's now official. The game has been delayed an entire year. But yep, it was supposed to come out at some stage this year, but they've officially announced that the game will now release on May 26, 2026. So we're going to have a look at this because this is massive, especially considering this new rumor that the potential next-gen consoles will release in 2027. So if this game only manages to come out on the current gen consoles and the next gen consoles come out the following year, you'd have to ask the question, why did you not just bother waiting until the next gens come out? But let's have a look at this. So it's saying Rockstar Games has officially delayed Grand Theft Auto 6 to May 26, 2026, pushing back what was expected to be one of the most anticipated entertainment launches of all time. Originally slated for fall of 2025, the delay shifts the release out of the current fiscal year and sends shockwaves through the industry that had begun to plan around its arrival. In a heartfelt statement, Rockstar addressed fans directly, writing, "We are very sorry that this is later than you expected. The interest and excitement surrounding a new Grand Theft Auto game has been truly humbling for our entire team. We want to thank you for your support and your patience as we work to finish the game. With every game we have released, the goal has always been to try and exceed your expectations, and Grand Theft Auto 6 is no exception." The developer continued, "We hope you understand that we need this extra time to deliver at the level of quality you expect and deserve." So that's their message, saying basically the game's not even finished. It's not the case of, oh, we're just doing a few touch-ups. Apparently they're not even finished the game, that they're still trying to make sure it's the best it can possibly be. So, by the way, I wonder if any of that actually has to do with what the story and stuff has been, regarding, are they pushing all the kind of woke stuff? Like, we know they were talking about kind of removing a lot of like the prostitute type stuff, and they were trying to kind of make it more almost mainstream, if the lack of better words. And maybe they're kind of second guessing some of that now and seeing that the tide has changed, and maybe they're going, maybe we should just go back to doing it what we've always done. So it's saying no new assets were released alongside the announcement, meaning a second game trailer is still missing in action, and Rockstar remains silent on launch platforms. That silence is already fueling speculation that GTA 6 could launch on PC alongside PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X/S. If you're wondering what the hell that part means, the speculation was that it would release on PlayStation and Xbox, and then maybe a year down the road launch on PC. That it wasn't going to launch on all three platforms together, where now they're saying with this delay, could it actually launch on all of them together? So it's saying the delay doesn't come entirely out of nowhere. Back in February, Strauss Zelnick, CEO of Rockstar's parent company Take-Two Interactive, gave a carefully worded response when asked by IGN whether the original 2025 date was locked. And he said, "Look, there's always a risk of slippage. And I think as soon as you say words like absolutely, you jinx things. So we feel really good about it." And then it says apparently not good enough. So the fallout of the industry is, with GTA 6 now delayed and off the calendar for the rest of 2025, a number of major releases are now suddenly breathing easier. Titles like Borderlands 4, Battlefield, Ghost of Yotai, and Marathon now have far more room to make a splash in the back half of the year. Nintendo, preparing the launch of the Switch 2, will also benefit from the reduced competition. However, The delay may be a disaster for other studios and publishers who were rushing to release ahead of Rockstar's juggernaut. Several may now be stuck with aggressive timelines and no longer have to worry about going toe-to-toe with GTA 6, but also may find themselves fighting for consumer attention in an awkward in-between year. So it's saying what comes next, and it says, while Rockstar's statement confirms a solid release date, fans will now turn their attention to the next trailer. Expectations for GTA 6 remain sky high after the record-breaking first trailer, which has already crossed 190 million views on YouTube. Until then, fans and developers alike will be recalibrating. May 2026 is now the new deadline for what may be the biggest entertainment release in history, and Rockstar knows all eyes will be on them to deliver. Now, what they're talking about there regarding other studios and stuff rushing to get ahead of it is the fact that a lot of the games might suffer because they rushed it, and you'll end up playing games that just have to constantly get patch updates. And that is one of the biggest issues in gaming right now. Isn't just that half the games they're putting out are this modern day crap with, you know, body type A and body type B and what's your pronouns and blah blah bloody blah, all that type of crap. But it's the fact that all these games are being released pretty much broken. It's like, oh, this thing doesn't actually work. Why is that? Oh, it's because we rushed it. But don't worry, our patch notes launch next week and all that kind of crap. The fact that all these studios were rushing to get their games out ahead of GTA 6 means you're gonna probably end up getting a ton of games coming out that are broken and need those patchworks, which is a stupid thing to do. You know, at least Rockstar knows, hey look, there's no point putting out a GTA 6 if it's gonna end up having to get patch notes every few weeks. We may as well delay the thing, work on it, and actually finish it and release a fully finished working game. I don't know why other studios don't go that far, but they don't, and we're probably gonna see the market getting flooded now with broken games because they rushed to get ahead of this one. But there you go, folks. GTA 6 officially delayed until May 26th, 2026. That's a lot of sixes. GTA 6, May 26th, 2026. Good God. Is that an omen? 666? Oh, dun dun dun. Let us know in the comments anyway what you think about the delay. Are you happy that they're still working on it? Are you kind of upset about this? Let us know. And with that, I shall leave it there for this one. So cheers, and I'll catch you in the next one.